The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try when.
Well, welcome to my show, everybody. This is Patty Hunter of Patty's Page. Now, we have these beautiful balloons here for a reason. And we are inviting and thanking our guest, Bowtie the Clown, to come on our stage today. And we'll be talking about clowning around. How about them apples?
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Enjoy it.
So, how long have you been a clown?
About a quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century?
25 years plus.
Well, where are you from originally?
Originally from Utah, then spent 30 some odd years in California.
California. I spent about 11 years there.
Yeah, we were in Central Valley,
Oh, yeah.
where they have grapes and oranges. A lot of
Strawberries?
Yes.
I remember
Delicious
that.
strawberries.
Oh, they would have strawberry fields. You can, strawberry fields forever. You know, it's beautiful. I mean, I lived there for about 11 years in Rancho Santa Margarita. Do you know where that is?
No.
Mission Viejo.
Okay.
I got there. Anyways, we lived there for a while. Then we moved here, so rest is history.
Yeah, we've only been here about 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We just, we retired from the grind, and we have grandchildren here, and so we moved to be with our grandchildren.
So you have, how many kids?
We have 5 children and 6 grandchildren.
Oh my goodness, that's enough to keep you busy.
Yes.
Do you clown around with them, so to speak?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And getting reestablished here.
How often do you, you're retired now, you don't go out and do clowning or?
No, I'm retired from my 8 to 5 job.
Oh, 8 to 5 job, so you're clown full time.
Yeah, whenever I can, I love doing it.
You got a show?
Pardon?
Do you have a show?
Yes. For a birthday party, for instance, I'll do balloon animals, face painting, and magic, or any combination, whatever they want. We're there to please the party. We're there for them to have fun, and whatever it takes to make them have fun, then that's what we do.
So how did you start out being a clown? I mean, who influenced you?
Well, I had this dream.
Yeah.
Had it 3 times, about a week apart, that I was entertaining adults and children and just having a marvelous time. And then I started to wake up and realize I had to tell my wife I was going to wear makeup. And, oh, that was a wet blanket.
Oh.
That was awful. And so I didn't say anything. So after the 3rd time I went to church, and my bishop asked me if I'd be the clown for the children's primary parade. I says, that's it. God was preparing me.
You betcha.
Then I went home and told my wife, and she said, I don't have a problem with you wearing makeup. I said, I have a problem with you not having a problem with me wearing makeup. And the rest is history.
So, you started out in California being a clown.
Yes.
Who did you start out with? What company? What group?
Well, we lived in a town of about 10,000 people, so there wasn't anyone to work with, so I had to start from the bottom and work my way up. Eventually, I found there was a clown club about 50 miles away,
Oh, yeah.
and so I would go there. And they were purists. You had to do things their way. They're clown rules, and they stuck to them, which was a good thing, because if you learn it right at first, then if you have to back off a little bit, it's not so bad.
But you have to be spot on, as they say in Canada. be staunch, right? And following the rules and the makeup, how to put it on. Is there a ritual or something like that you clowns have? Or?
Yeah, one of the main things is the smile does not go beyond the corner of the eye or the eyebrow.
Oh.
If you get bigger, you end up with what they call the pumpkin or Halloween smile, and those are very scary.
Yeah, when I first started out, I had one of those. No one helped me out. I had to do it on my own. So I kind of learned the hard way that you don't look like that.
Yeah, but not to have real jagged lines, because those are also scary to children. White faces tend to be more scary than others.
Right, so that's why you're natural, the way you're...
Yeah, I like the natural,
yeah.
easier. Children are more relaxed,
Yeah.
and it's not so austere. Such a big change for them.
And how about the outfit, the clown outfit? If it's too wild or something like that, would that turn them off too?
You want it.
That depends on-
You want to be cute, but you don't want it to be something that's going to be too distracting.
Outlandish. But I'm telling you, the way you look now, you look great. You look great.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to get your technique and your final, the way you look now?
The face evolves. You try something and you get kind of used to it. You think, well, no, I kind of like this. You see something else, and so you experiment. And so sometimes it may take you 5-10 years before you finally settle in your face look.
Yeah.
But my clothes have always been the same. I started out with the modified chimney hat and vest and bloomer things, and all it's changed is the material. So whenever anyone sees me, they see the stovetop hat.
They know you.
They can see from a half a block away. They know it's me.
They know it's you.
So it's called branding.
Yes, having your own logo, as they say, right?
Yes.
Is there a place in Fort Wayne that have clown outfits? Do you know? Stone.
Stoners is mostly magic. I don't know that they carry things like socks and a few props, the makeup, but
There's no
outfits,
clown?
no. There are a number of places where you can get them, and you could go online and find someplace.
Like Betty something.
Yeah, Betty's, yes.
Yes.
But you're looking at about $250 for an outfit. A lady's dress would be about $200 or more.
Yeah, unless you had it made up specially.
Well, made it
Yeah.
yourself.
Made it yourself, yeah. So this outfit, what prompted you to take that type of style, genre?
I don't really know.
Okay, Bow Tie the Clown. What does that mean?
I like play on words,
Yeah.
and beau, B-E-A-U, is like a boyfriend, girlfriend, and I like to play on words, and so
Bow tie.
I did that.
And you got a bow tie on
Yeah.
your thing here.
And then it's easy, I could put a bow tie here, I could put bow ties on my shoelaces. If I found material with a bow tie in it,
Oh, yeah.
not in my hair.
That'll be interesting.
That'd be a bow, not a bow tie. No bows.
Okay, I hear you. So how long did it take to learn how to make these balloons? To perfect them.
Well, I have a hard time reading directions and following directions.
So you do your own
So it's easier if someone shows me how to do it, then I can see it.
visualizing.
Yeah. At first, when I saw a teddy bear in a book, all I saw was a whole bunch of bubbles. And then when I realized, okay, this is a nose, this is maybe a chin, this
Different
is an
part,
ear,
yeah.
then I could look at it and I could see it. But if you're just looking at
Yes,
bubbles, then
yeah.
it's
Yeah, you had
didn't mean as
to
much.
hands-on, as they say,
Uh-huh.
and perfect it your own way,
Yeah.
in your own style.
One of the hardest things for kids to learn is that you need, until you've done what they call a lock twist. Let me just grab a balloon here
Sure.
real quick. Okay.
He's just going to get a balloon for us and show us. He's going to show. Oh, he dropped the balloon. He's going to
That
show.
wasn't too loud.
Did you hurt their ears?
I hope not.
He's going to
Okay.
blow a balloon up, eh?
Okay, just a little more. The easiest thing to make is a sword. There's nothing easier than a sword. But if you just twist a balloon and let go of it, that's what happens. And
Yeah.
that's what kids do at first. But a sword, the easiest thing is you just make a little tiny bubble. All you need is just a little bubble. fold it in half, and that's called a fold twist.
You twist
Now
that.
when I twist like this,
I tried doing that one time.
see, now that's a lock
burst.
twist. It's now locked.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then you can just take the balloon and put it through,
Oh, well, I'll be
and you have a
done.
sword.
Oh my goodness.
But I like it a little bit more.
Look at fancy.
Oh,
What are you making now? A dog?
I'm not sure what the name of this is, technically. I call it the first brass knuckles. But when you're fighting, you know, and you see the guy go up there and punch the other
That
guy
looks
with the
French.
sword, then this was metal and gave you the advantage.
That looks like a French
so it's just a little
sword.
fancier.
Yeah, really nice. I like that.
And because it's locked here, these don't come undone unless you twist them undone.
What's your favorite balloon to make besides the sword?
I like butterflies and ladybugs.
Ladybugs.
My wife's
That's my
favorite is the dragonfly.
Dragon. Can I see a dragonfly?
Oh, I was afraid
Well,
you were going to say
how
that. I
many
shouldn't have said
dragons
that.
He's gonna make a dragonfly.
Oh, okay. I won't make a dragonfly.
Won't make a dragonfly.
Okay. Oh, here's a. If
Oh.
you can get down here and see the alien.
Right down on the floor,
Well,
towards
maybe.
the bottom here, where my hand
Okay.
is.
Yes.
Can you get down there?
Oh, there he goes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's an alien. That's a favorite of the boys, and also a Spider-Man can be done like that as well.
Oh,
So you've got the
Spider-Man.
legs, or a little bit of a modification
If
from
it
that.
moves, I'm out of here.
Little modification would be a T-Rex, where you use kind of the same thing with different lengths of legs. It's all proportions.
Yeah.
Is what a whole lot of it is. It's just this is the same twist here as this is, but the wing is larger and smaller.
Yeah.
And these are leaves.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of it is just the proportion that you make.
Have you been on TV doing your act?
No, I haven't.
You have not.
Just interviews.
Oh,
But
but
when my kids were little,
yeah.
Richard Keel, who just recently died, he was Jaws in some of the 007. Who was 007?
Oh,
Sean Connery.
Jaws, that guy.
Yeah,
He had that steel teeth.
yeah,
Did that hurt?
Well, those were fake teeth.
Okay.
And who was 007? What do you call the name of the series? I forgot.
James Bond.
James Bond. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, he did a child's movie. It was called Giant of Thunder Mountain, and they needed some juggling clowns,
And you were one of
and
them?
I was one of them.
You juggle?
Enough to that I can fool people.
Just
don't know.
enough to wet their whistle.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they think I know what I'm doing. And
Oh,
so there
she
were
had
5
it
of us,
fun.
and we got to juggle. And then there was a parade in town, and I got to lead the camel. I never knew camels smelled so bad.
Uh-oh.
You don't want one of those in your living
Do
room.
they spit at you?
They didn't spit at me, but they stunk.
Oh.
But yes.
Oh, it's a llama. Llama? 2L llama is a beast. Have you ever been around exotic animals with being a clown?
No, just
No, just tigers and lions.
yeah.
and
They,
bears.
they
Oh,
had
my.
lions and tigers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was a circus that came to town
You
in this movie.
Yeah. How long were you on the set?
We were there just 1 or 2 days, but it was a lot of fun and just really enjoyed it. And
Was it like a volunteer thing or just a...
I made $5 an hour,
Oh,
minimum wage back then.
minimum wage is right. I remember being in a couple of music videos myself, and I got paid one time with a album that was done by the singer that I was in, instead of me paying money.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was a good album, Anne Murray.
Oh yes.
You got awards for your...
Now that I moved from Fresno, I got an award.
now that you moved.
Now that I moved out of California, I got an award.
Oh, for what?
Entertainer.
Entertainer?
Clown entertainer.
Oh my goodness. Of the year?
Yeah. But I wasn't there to get it. So, but
How
I got
did
a
you
picture.
land that? I mean,
Just nominated.
nominated. Oh, I wonder who nominated you.
I don't know. All I got was a thing on the email saying, "Here it is. Do you want it?" So,
You had to come and get it.
so that was neat.
Let's talk about your wife, Judy.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your last name now?
Luthi.
Luthi. Okay. Now she does face painting.
Yes.
She taught you how to face paint?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, we had gone to a clown convention, and we ended up bartering for some face paints, and neither one of us had done any face painting at all.
Right.
And so she started playing around with that a little bit, and she really took to it and had a lot of fun. So she was face painting for 17 years, and I wouldn't do it. I said, you had to be an artist. She says, no, you don't. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
It depends on the person.
Well, and what you're doing, too.
Yeah.
If you're drawing,
Right.
that's one thing. But the face painting that we do is more like a full face. We do like a full face Spider-Man, a full face tiger, things like that. And
Well,
so-
how long did it take her to perfect it?
Oh, there's so many things that you're never going to...
She's still learning.
Yeah. And there are even shows on TV that, one was called Face Off, but they are not only doing that, they're doing the prosthetics and everything. It's, they're out to win, is it $1 million award, and work for one of the big studios in Hollywood and stuff like that, where they actually create monsters or create characters, and then they have to paint them. So, I mean, it goes there. Face painting is involved a lot, too, because it used to just be like face painters and clowns that did it, but now you've got artists who have come into it, who have brought a whole new facet, and so now their work is artistic and just beautiful stuff out there now.
So no one taught her. Does she teach herself via video or books or
Things that she's
pictures?
seen. She put on 4 or 5 face painting conventions in California, and then she brought some world famous face painters in to teach the classes.
We should have her on my show
You should do that.
next time. I have you. I have you both on my show, or just her. What would you?
Whichever
rather?
you want.
Because I like her to paint on you.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, that'd be groovy.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been married now?
39 years.
39 years. We'll be married.
We got married very young. I think we must have been 10. Yeah, about that high. About that high. Yeah.
Yes. Well, my husband and I will be married this year for 24 years. Come April.
Yeah. A lot
So-
of marriages don't last.
Well,
Very
ours
long.
did. Still does.
Yep.
And you know, I am myself a clown called Bubbles. I should have brought a picture of me.
Yes, I would like to see that.
Oh, I'll get dressed up next time I interview you. I'll come as Bubbles the clown.
Okay.
If I can remember how to put the makeup on, it's been so long. I have a long scarlet wig with a steel blue colored hat with little stars and moon and all that. And I got a baby doll thing, outfit, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe she can help me understand how to put the makeup on and right again, because it's been 20 years since I've done it. And it's I'm out of
My wife does not do my makeup. People keep saying, "Does your wife do your makeup?" She's not me. No. One time I said to her, I said, "There's a problem with this line." She worked on a different line. I said, "No, that line was perfect. It was this line over here."
Oh.
And since then, she never touched my face.
Okay. Everybody has their own shtick. But does she like what she's doing? Does she's working here?
She's volunteering with JA Junior Achievement, and she goes out once or twice a week and works with the schools teaching the kids. It's
Is
on a
it-
volunteer basis.
Communicating with the kids.
Yeah, they'll have
Showing.
different different subjects that they bring these people in, and they teach the kids the class. Sometimes the kindergarten might be 30 minutes, and 6th grade might be 45 minutes.
It's like a workshop.
Yeah, teaching them different things, maybe finance, how to do different things.
Right.
And
Right.
so it gives the teachers a little bit of break. I think I'm losing my head. Gives the
Anyway.
teachers a little bit of a break, and
How do you keep your hat on?
very snugly.
Don't you have a little hairpin or something like that you can
No.
put in?
It just sits there.
Okay.
It needs to be just a little bit bigger, but that's okay.
Because your hair is so.
Yeah, right now my hair is very fluffy.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. How long did it take to get your makeup on this morning?
It takes an hour to an hour and a quarter.
Yeah. You have to put foundation on.
Yeah, well,
What color is it? Nude?
foundation, I don't know, just Okay, the makeup is grease paint. It's the same thing that you would have if you're on a TV show or on a movie. It's grease paint. Covers all the blemishes and a lot of the wrinkles and stuff like that. You see, I have no blemishes, and I have freckles under all this, but it covers everything.
Yeah.
And this is a tan color, and it's the same as my natural skin color, and
Mine
so
will
it's
be
very
pink.
easy to work with.
Yeah.
And but I block out my face first. Like building a house, you rough it out first.
Yeah.
I put on my mouth and then my nose and then
Yeah.
my apostrophes or
Right.
teardrops and then my eyes. And then when I pretty much get that roughed in, then I put on the brown, the tan.
Then you put powder when you finish, so
Yes.
it won't run.
Right. Yeah, the grease paint would normally come off, but the baby powder or cosmetic powder sets it, and so I'm waterproof. I can go swimming.
But your nose looks shiny.
That's because there's a. That's.
What you got in there? Let's see some of the makeup. Chrissy.
Oh, I did not bring that in.
okay.
The nose is actually an 8-hour CoverGirl berry, very berry red, and it's kind of a flat red, but it's the same color as my lips, and but it dries flat, and then there's a kind of like a chapstick that comes with it that makes it glisten, which makes it for those who know what patent leather shoes look like.
Lip gloss.
I guess sort of.
Yeah.
And so my nose looks like it's plastic,
Yeah.
it's shiny.
I was just looking at it. It doesn't crack up or anything like
No,
that.
it stays moist. It's yes, a little bit moist.
If your nose is wet, then you know you're healthy.
Yeah, that's a dog or a cow.
My cat, wet, cold nose, that means they're healthy. So.
Yeah.
Where did I get that from? Anyways, the awards, is that the only award that you got?
Yeah, you know, I had a friend and she retired. She moved out of California before I did, but she wanted to be able to use it for advertising. That she was an award-winning clown. But to me, you know, I mean that was fine for her. I didn't care. You know, it didn't bother me.
Yeah,
But I didn't need an award to tell me I was a clown.
that's right.
The clown comes from inside. It's not something you learn. Things to do. You learn balloons, you learn face painting, you learn some of the things to do, but the clown comes from inside. It's an extension of you,
That's true.
and so it's just.
You're a very likable person.
Thank you.
Very kind. And I know that comes across as you being a clown.
It makes it much easier with the kids. In 25 years, I've only had one child that hasn't warmed up to me.
Oh.
My wife and I would go out together, and she would be face painting, and she'd call over and say, "Bowtie, this child does not want you to come near them. They're afraid of clowns." I said, "Okay," but I could still make them a balloon,
Yeah,
and Judy could still face paint them.
right,
So they still got the balloon,
right.
but by the time it was over, they were over
Your fear.
there with me. Come by and see me. And one little girl, her brother had dressed up. It was Halloween time, and he put on this scary mask
Ooh.
and scared the living daylights out of his sister. And this was daycare age.
Uh-oh.
So when we went there and I walked in the front door, she flew down the hallway. Wouldn't have anything to do with
She's
me.
one scared little one.
When we left,
Yeah.
she came out, "Where's my clown? Where's my clown?" Oh, he left. So, yeah, but I just, you know, kind of take on like a grandfatherly role. Just, I'm not loud. I don't jump around
Yeah,
and
why
stuff like
should
that.
you?
I'm
Just be yourself.
I'm more subtle, and so the kids soon learn that there's nothing to be afraid of.
So when you go outside to do your clowning, you don't wear sunglasses or anything like
No.
that because they have to see your eyes.
Yeah,
It's to see that you're a friend.
yeah.
So
I never
what-
wear sunglasses.
That's true. You know how bright it is outside.
Yeah.
What's your goal for the future here in Fort Wayne with clowning?
I'd like to be able to get so that I could just go clown wherever I want to. Now, like a couple of weeks ago, I did 4 nights at the Allen County Country Christmas. It's out at the fairgrounds.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And my wife and I volunteered there for 4 nights, and we face painted. And we got invited back for next year.
Well, I'll be darned.
know? But it was a blast, and they appreciated it. And then when people appreciate you, it makes it worth so much more. And the children appreciate it, the parents appreciated it. We've done parties where they'll say there are only going to be 10 kids coming. And then you end up with 20 kids, but you got 20 kids you got to face paint.
Wow.
And so we insist on doing quality work,
Right.
but you learn to do it fast.
Yeah.
And so,
So it's just you two. You don't have any compasses or anything like that?
no. Problem with that is you want to be able to control so that you're always putting out a quality, consistent product. And so we just do it ourselves.
Wow, listen, this is almost over, this show.
Well, it went fast.
I did, didn't it? I mean, all this beautiful clowning around, I'm telling you. Thank you for coming on to my
you're
show.
so welcome.
Bowtie the Clown. Shall we tell them your real name or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my real name. It's Patty Hunter, and thank you for coming on to my show. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming on, and hope to see you guys next week. Have a pleasant week, and God bless. Bye bye.
Godspeed.